it away. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here. And pressure gets to him again. It was prime time. Deion Sanders with a sack on the corner blitz. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Raider defense
Jason Sanders.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now up. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Now Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 71 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14. Our home team 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards, the final tally.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 44.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Camaro. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
13.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Rod Woodson on the coverage.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the third quarter.
14.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On first down, Rodgers. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for him again. This time it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Garoppolo again. Buying time to his left.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Randy Moss, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Sanders for the extra point.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Deion Sanders. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd and 11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Raider defense delivers a score. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, John.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Today's final score.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that with